Women who have a magnetic aura have mastered this one thing, and that is their vibrational frequency. A magnetic woman is magnetic because she has a direct access to the top levels of life. And I'm not just talking material things. I'm talking elevated, expensive states of being. Things like happiness, joy, excitement, gratitude. And those expensive states of being are what makes up a super high vibration. And a super high vibration is what makes you extremely magnetic. So how do we make a super juicy aura for ourselves and become a super high vibrational woman? I'm glad you asked. It is time to have a energetic glow up, and this video is going to be just that. The universe is inherently coded with abundance and expansion, and since you are an extension of the universe, you are also coded with this already inherent magnetism. But if you are aligning two things that constrict you rather than expand you, you are no longer speaking the language of the universe, therefore cutting off your access to this magnetism. So to get this magnetic aura, all we do is shift our energetic state. In the lower states of being, we start to reject actively with our daily inputs. Magnetism comes from matching the frequency of these elevated states. It's changing your energetic state of being so that you feel extremely good within yourself every single day, and you're tapped into these elevated states of being, and then going into rooms and letting other people access that energy without even trying. People are just gonna feel this radiating warmth and just oomph coming off of you, because that is what's happening within you. Your baseline aura is your aura that is untouched. It's basically who you are and the energy that you're naturally giving off without you even trying. It's like your default. This is the person and the energy and the vibe you will go back to without any effort. Like, you will always just default back to this person, this energetic state. Your magnetic aura is what we're going to cultivate in this video, and this is built with conscious effort. So building this magnetic aura, strengthening your auric field, is something that is a daily practice, and it's important that you get certain on a few key principles that I'm going to go over right now. If you're currently operating at your baseline aura, the first step I recommend is therapy. Therapy is the key to the beginning of your process to address all of the deep core wounds that you might not even realize are there. The stuff that happens after is all desire-based once you have built a solid foundation, and you build this solid foundation with therapy. When I was first starting out my healing journey, there is no way I could have just jumped straight into manifesting what I wanted. I would have been spinning my tail for years, and I was. So please do not skip this step. And on that note, I'd like to introduce BetterHelp as the paid partner for today's video. BetterHelp connects you with a credentialed therapist who is trained to listen and give you unbiased advice. That is what we need. It really is truly an easy process to get set up. Just go to their site. You can use my link if you want. You answer a few questions, and there you go. BetterHelp matches you to a professional who has years of experience helping you with struggles just like yours. One thing I've talked about in other videos that I love about BetterHelp is that you get to decide what medium you want to chat with your therapist. That is really one of my favorite parts of BetterHelp, is that it really is a customized journey for you. I'm going to leave my discount code on the screen, which is betterhelp.com/Vakita, and I'll leave a link at the top of my description box so you can sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month. Active energies are the things you are doing every single day that are contributing to the building of a certain field, a repellent one or a magnetic one. If your active energies are negative self-talk, your self-talk track is I'm awful, I'm not good at this, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, I have this issue and that issue, and you're identifying with this negative version of yourself that you don't want to be, that's your active energy. That is what your aura is giving off, your bad habits. So if your active energies are you're doom scrolling every single night before bed, you wake up and you go straight on your phone, you're eating junk food, you don't exercise, you're basically just rolling out of bed, going on with your day, coming home, eating dinner, probably junk food, and then going onto the couch watching trash TV. I love trash TV. Scrolling on your phone, now you've got the TV going, you've got your phone going, and then you just go to bed and you repeat this. This is your active energy. This is what you are giving off. That don't sound too magnetic to me. What are you consciously doing every single day that is impacting the way you feel, therefore impacting how others feel around you. What does your day-to-day look like? Then you can start building a protocol, and if you don't want to build your own, go to the link in my description. I've built a solid morning and evening protocol that you can follow, but you build this protocol and you follow it every single day. You also need to have energizers and remove your energy drainers. So your energizers are the things that you feel so good doing. That could be your morning cup of tea or coffee, your preference, but I love tea. Your morning cup of tea, just sitting by yourself, getting some sunlight. An energizer could be going for a Saturday morning workout and then going for a nice long walk around your city with your, again, favorite beverage. It could be cooking your favorite meal on a Friday night or on a Sunday. Adding more of these moments of pleasure and joy into your life is going to completely elevate your vibrational state. It is also the feminine energy aspect of all of this. Feminine energy is the pleasure state. The society has conditioned us to cut off all access to pleasure, which is cutting off our divine feminine energy. And we don't want that. We want to be accessing and tapped into our divine feminine energy every single day. And you do that by adding these energizers, these pleasure moments, these pleasure points into your life, and not feeling guilty for taking 2 to 3 hours every single morning or evening. The things that make you feel really good will require more active input, more active energy. And the things that make you feel bad are your baseline things, the things that you default back to when you're feeling lazy, when you're feeling sick, when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling tired and burnt out. And it's important that when you get to this baseline default state, you're still anchored into your energizers. It's just a less strenuous form of them, if that makes sense. If you don't feel well, or if you're getting your cycle or your period, you're not just laying on the couch feeling really awful and being like, oh, I feel so lazy and I don't feel good today. It's important that you start fixing your baseline default aura to be a lesser version of the magnetic one, so that you're still in your magnetic high vibe state. It's just not taking the effort that maybe this one would, because you're doing it at a lesser rate. You're like turning the temperature down a little bit. As women, it's important that we have 2 versions of the same routine, because we're gonna have times where we just need to be more compassionate. We need more rest. We need more self-care, and that is okay. Another important aspect of building your magnetic aura is to not let your energy leak out of you and go to things that don't serve you. This is extremely low vibrational. This is extremely draining. This can be giving your energy to people who don't deserve it. This can be engaging in casual sex. So again, take inventory where your energy might be leaking. When you're giving your energy away and you're filling other people's cups from an empty cup, you're not doing them a favor, you're not doing yourself any favors. So fill your cup with your energizers, and once your cup is full, you can pour into others, because now you have more than enough to give. Do not let your energy leak out of you, because you're taking away from your personal magnetism. You want an easy life, don't you? You want to be a lucky girl, don't you? Okay, so you got to take your energy back, and you got to give it back to yourself first. Your magnetic aura is your chosen energy. So you have to figure out what is going to feed you that is going to make you feel your best. That is how you access these elevated states of being, which get you into this super high vibration. Now, when you're not tapped into these elevated states of being and you're not in your magnetism, you are going to feel really blah all of the time. It is going to feel like an uphill battle. Every single day is going to feel monotonous, redundant. It's gonna feel really, really difficult to just do basic tasks. Everything is gonna seem hard, and you don't know why. You're gonna think to yourself, why do I find it so difficult to do very mediocre, like minuscule tasks? Then you look at other people and they're flying through things. They're happy, they're content, they're getting their things done, and it doesn't feel like any resistance. It just feels like they're like a salmon swimming upstream. No, swimming downstream? Maybe not a salmon, but just like somebody sitting in a river and just going with the flow. Like, that is what high vibrational state is gonna feel like. So understanding how to get into this elevated state of being every single day will actually change your life. That is not some hoax. That is quite literally a guarantee. Managing your active energies and your input is going to change your aura. I mentioned earlier, magnetic energy is a mindset. So if you want to learn more about that, go watch this video next.